You know the green building across the creek?
Yeah.
That used to be right next to the building. And that's where we had to we had to buy a bender to bend these tubes. The bender was so big that we had to put it in a separate building, and that's where we bent all these tubes.
You think this is probably 40s?
Yeah, yes.
That kind of looks like it from the
Yeah.
pictures.
Now this is, I'm at work now. This is our first vacuum furnace. And this, this guy became our first, he had been one of our engineers, and he had left and gone to Honeycomb Products. And then, when I bought the vacuum furnace, he came back. And this is still in your, this is right by the shipping entrance, shipping's here. And this is first thing you see.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
And then-
that's the big, yeah, the big open space in there.
Yeah, and then we had to clear all that bending stuff out. See, that's where all those benders were.
Uh-huh.
But then he started exotic metal treating over on off the interstate.
Mm-hmm.
These are all our first hot formed titanium parts. We form all this sheet metal has to be formed hot. We form it 1300 degrees. It'll break if you don't.
Mm-hmm.
This is down towards the street,
Okay.
Nelson Street. That's on Nelson Street.
Yep.
These are heat. This is a heat exchanger that went on a Martin Marietta, a Martin Marietta airplane. We developed that. That is something. And this is before my time. Here's our first brochure. There's finally a picture of the building. There's the original building.
Okay. Yeah, that's the creek goes right
Yeah.
through here.
Mhm. Yeah, the creek goes down the
Underneath.
street and around.
Was that always like that, or
Yeah.
did they come and do that later?
Uh-uh.
It's just weird that it,
I know.
because it goes back out that way,
Yeah,
and it goes all the way straight out east to be past
Right.
Beach Grove, right?
right.
It's I don't know why it turns like that. It's really unusual.
People, the ditch is big enough for people to go in.
Mm-hmm. Under here.
Yeah. This was
Yeah.
in the
You mu-
60s.
You must, yeah. Very cool.
My first management team. There's an article. Now, this is after we put the addition on, but some Hoosier purchaser wrote an article about us. That manifold went on the Beaumark missile. And it was probably we were making it when I came to work. It was probably the most expensive part at that time we had ever made. And you see, these are all nozzle holes. And we had one left over, which we kept, and it disappeared. It was years, I didn't even notice it. And I said, whatever happened to that part? And they said, oh, Woody Cheeks got it as a lawn sprinkler. So he made a lawn sprinkler out of it.
Out of how much do you think that part costs?
Oh, that part would be thousands and thousands of dollars today.
Yeah, especially
I don't
with
know.
inflation, right? This logo, I've always liked this logo.
I do too.
That's been around a while.
Yeah,
Huh?
Governor Hadley had a advertising firm, and his firm did that. Oh, and here's that big bender I told you about.
Oh yeah. Wow.
We bought this company, and you can see he was our biggest vendor on little fittings we made. He stole all our graphics. See, and we ended up buying him. Yeah, but that's him, Jim Montgomery.
That's cool.